Hey guys, welcome to the Family Fudge. Today I'm headed to Costco. Now, it has been over 2 months since my last big stock up grocery haul, so I'm really hoping to stock up again today. That way I don't have to go back to Costco for a while. If you're new here, we are a family of 6 and we don't live super close to Costco. So usually when we go, I like to take my whole family and make a fun outing of it. But obviously that's not going to be happening today because even though we all have masks, I just think it'll be a lot easier and safer for the kids to stay home. So you guys come along with me today. I'm going to take you inside Costco with me so we can see what's the same and what is different. And of course, when I get back home, I will show you everything that I picked up. Now you guys, since it's been such a long time since I've been to Costco, I'm not quite sure what to expect. I definitely have some questions in my head. First, I'm curious to see if Costco is still limiting the amount of people that can go in. I'm also curious to see what they're putting limits on. I've heard that there are limits on meat and dairy, obviously paper products too. I will definitely be checking on that. And then you guys, I'm super curious to see whether the prices are going to be higher as well. You know, with everything going on in the world and supply and demand, I'm thinking the prices might be a little bit higher, but we'll see. Okay guys, I just made it to Costco and on my list I have all of our regular items. I have the kids' requested item, but then I also want to pick up a few things because come June 1st, Florida is in their official hurricane season. So while I'm here, I'm going to try to pick up a few extra non-perishable items so that we're prepared. Okay guys, I am back home now. And the grand total came to $406. Now, I just have to say that I ended up being at Costco for over an hour and I'm feeling pretty tired. It was a lot more crowded than I thought it would be. And that's because they weren't actually limiting the amount of people that could go in the store at one time. I know they were doing that for quite a while, but not today. Now, as far as kids in the store, I did see a few kids. They were really young, but I did not see any large families like mine. Then when it came to limiting items, they did have a limit on the fresh meat that you could buy. You could only buy 3 different kinds, whether it was beef or pork or chicken. You could only get 3 per membership. But you guys, they did have toilet paper and they did have paper towels. That was limited as well. Only 1 thing of toilet paper per membership. And they were also limiting water bottles. And I'm pretty sure that's because people in Florida are getting ready for hurricane season and water bottles are usually the first thing that sells out. But you guys, I was actually really surprised they were not limiting dairy items. There wasn't a limit on eggs. And then finally, the prices. Overall, I didn't really see very many prices higher than I was expecting, except for the meat products. And they actually had a sign there telling people that they should expect higher meat prices right now. But as far as each individual item, I will go ahead and pop up the price here on the screen because I know a lot of you guys are curious to see exactly how much things cost here in Florida. Okay guys, so now on to the haul. Honestly, I don't think this is going to last us an entire month, but I literally couldn't fit any more in my cart. It was so full. So I'll definitely have to have some fill-in grocery hauls throughout the month, and I'll probably just head to Aldi for those because I know I can find good prices there. And now to make this a little bit easier, I'm gonna go ahead and organize this in categories so I can really show you everything I picked up. Okay guys, so starting out with the fruits and veggies, I'm definitely going to need more throughout the month, but like I said, I'll just go to Aldi for that. I was super happy to see that Costco had some big watermelons for a good price, so I picked up one of those. I also got a big old box of navel oranges, and these are great because they stay good for a long time. And then normally I like to pick up the Mickey Mouse apples, but they didn't have any today. Instead, I got these pink lady apples, which are still a really nice small size, perfect for little kids. I also got a big old thing of broccoli, 1 bunch of bananas, plenty of cucumbers, we love those. I got a nice big bag of avocados. Right now these are rock hard, so I can't wait for those to be ready. And then I also picked up just 1 salad kit. This is the avocado ranch chopped salad. This sounds really good. In fact, for tonight's dinner, I'm gonna do some of this with a rotisserie chicken on the side, and that's gonna be a quick, easy, delicious dinner. And now moving on to the meat. A lot of these things are gonna stay good in the freezer for quite a while, which is nice, but I have to say I was most excited about the rotisserie chickens. We haven't had one of these in such a long time, and I think they are really good, especially for the price. We also got a pack of bacon. I love this fully cooked bacon. It's so quick and easy. Back over here, I got a big bag of the boneless, skinless chicken breast. This did have a limit on it as well. You could only buy one per membership, so I just got one. Then I also got 2 packages of the chicken and apple sausages. These actually have really good ingredients, and you guys, these stay good in the freezer for a long time. So I'll probably stick both of these in the freezer for now, and we'll have them over the next couple of weeks. And then I did go ahead and pick up a 4-pack of the ground turkey and a 3-pack of the ground beef. I didn't go crazy on this or anything. It was limit 3, but I decided to just get the 2 today. Next up is the dairy section, which isn't a lot actually. I didn't need too much this time. I did go ahead and pick up a triple pack of the regular milk. We go through about 1.5 gallon a week, so that should last us a good amount of time. I also picked up a box with 5 dozen eggs, so I'm glad to have those in the fridge. We go through a lot of eggs, so that's awesome. Then as far as cheese goes, I did get this big old package of string cheeses. This will probably last us a month. And then I also got a double pack of the shredded sharp cheddar. Again, this will probably last us at least a month, maybe more. I got this big old tub of sour cream, and that's gonna last a long time. And then I just picked up 1 case of almond milk this time. I haven't been going through it as quickly, and this is enough for me for the month. Now moving on to the ready-made section, I did go ahead and get our favorite cheese, tortelloni. We love this stuff. I just keep it in the freezer, and I cook half of it at a time, so this will last for a while. And then you guys, I was super excited to see these back at my Costco. These are the beef bulgogi mandu. So these are basically the best pot sticker you will ever have. They are so good. All of my kids like them, even my pickiest eaters. So I did go ahead and get 2 because sometimes Costco doesn't have these. So I definitely stocked up. Next, I got a box of the panko shrimp, which is my favorite. Now, usually when I say panko, I always get questions about that, why I don't say panko, and that's because panko is Japanese, and the Japanese word for bread is pan, not pan. And then I also got a box of the taquitos, which my kids really love. For lunches this month, I got a brand new jar of strawberry jam. That is definitely our favorite. And I also got some peanut butter, so I have plenty of that. And then we have all of the treats. Now tomorrow is actually the kids' very last day of school this year, and then they are on summer break. So on this trip to Costco, I let each member of the family pick out their own special treat, which they're going to be sharing, of course. Now, Griffin requested chocolate muffins, so I got a double pack of those. For Miss Lily, I picked up some of these chocolate French crepes. She loves Nutella, so I know she's gonna love these. Jacqueline picked out some popcorn, and we actually all love this kind because it has cheese, popcorn, and caramel in one. My daughter Mackenzie picked out some beef jerky, and I did go ahead and get 2 because we really like this stuff. It's a very easy snack for the car. And then we have Mom and Dad's snacks. My husband requested these shiitake mushroom crisps. Now I think these have a really good flavor, but they're kind of hard for me, so I don't really prefer those. What I decided to try were these. These are limoncello chocolate almonds. Now I haven't tried these before, but they sound really good, and they were on sale, so I decided to give them a try. Now honestly, I didn't pick up a ton of stuff for hurricane prep, but I did make sure to get 2 containers of water. I decided 2 would be good enough for now. And then you guys, they did have toilet paper, and it was limit 1 per member. But with a family of 6, we usually go through one of these every single month, so I just got 1. Okay guys, so this next category I call the summer kickoff category. For the kids, I went ahead and got this gazillion bubble blower machine. I'm not sure if my older kids will really like this, but I know my younger kids will. I think this will be a lot of fun for our end of the school year party. And then for me, I decided to go ahead and pick up this new Hunger Games book because you guys, I read the entire series. and I am a huge fan, so I'm really excited to dig into this book. I'm not sure when my next Costco haul is going to be, but I'm hoping by then that things will be back to normal enough that I can take my whole family like I used to. Now, if you'd like to check out my last grocery haul, I'll go ahead and link it right here. This is the grocery haul that I did right before everything crazy happened with the virus. And if you'd like to see a very old grocery haul from the biggest Costco in the world, definitely click on this link right here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.